Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Faith. I'm a registered nurse, and on this channel I talk more about nursing, and especially for those people who want to relocate from their country to the US as registered nurses. So today I feel like it's been forever since I ever posted something on this channel. It's been almost 2 weeks, and I just thought that I should give you an update about what's going on the other side. Yeah, because I've been putting off content about how to do stuff on CGFNS and how to prepare in other aspects of this journey, but I'm sure you guys keep wondering where are you at, or how far have you come, how is the going. And so today I just thought that I should sit down and at least tell you guys where I have been these past few weeks. At least I think around 1 week I've been away. Yeah, almost 2 weeks I haven't posted anything here. So guys, here is the update. Guys, first of all, I filled my DS260 form, and that was about a month ago. And good news is that about also a month ago I got my case complete. Yeah, so I've submitted all my documents, and the Nation Visa Center basically told me my file is complete and they have moved it to immigration. That is one good news, because it's a step close to my American dream, the dream of working in the US and relocating there. Also, in the past few months, actually past few weeks, I've been preparing for a job interview. You guys know that when you are in the other country, like for my case, before you relocate to the US, especially on the visa that I have, that is the permanent citizenship visa, something like that, you have to have a job offer. Not really a job offer, you have to have a job before you move up there. So this past few weeks, like the last 2 weeks, is when I was told that I'm supposed to prepare for an interview for the hospitals that will show interest in my case. You see, when you are with the agent, the agent looks for a suitable employer for you according to your credentials, according to your where you're working, according to your CV that you send them. They create a CV specifically for you, and they look for an employment for you in the US. So yeah guys, as I was saying, you have to have a job before you leave your country, because once they give you a visa, they need you to be able to go there and work and be able to take care of yourself and also contribute to the economy in the US. So that's what I have been up to. I was so nervous, to say the least. I've been going through so many strategies of sitting for an interview. Yeah, so I did my research with the help of my agency. They could call me. That's the best thing about being with Avant. They hold your hands every time, every step of the way. So my specialist kept calling me, making sure that I was preparing for the interview, telling me how the interview will be, especially the technical part of it, uh, making sure that the software that they were supposed to use for the interview, I have it, I have downloaded it, and it's okay, it's working. So that's basically what I've been about last week. So I prepared for the interview. Also, the good thing with Avant is they'll also call you. Apart from just making sure that you are ready for this interview, they'll also call you and they give you a checklist of everything that every skills that you are supposed to be doing as a nurse. Of course, they understand that you can't know everything, so they go through a skills checklist with you, and you have to be honest and tell them, um, this is what I do. I know how to perform this skill, and this one I don't know. So that they make the right placement for you. So that there's a very long skills checklist that they send you, and you have to go through it and rate yourself honestly, because this is the information they'll use to look for a suitable employer for you, so that you don't get problems later when you move there, because you don't know this. Some of this, they booked you in a different unit than the units that you have experience with. So yeah, so around I think it was last week, on Thursday, is when I did my interview with the hospital that my agency got me, and I did my interview. It was hectic, to say the least. That day I had to run around like a headless chicken. My interview was scheduled at night, Kenyan time, but it was day in the US. So I had to make sure my light was okay. I had to make sure my camera settings are okay. But guess what? For that day, the electricity just went off. I don't know what happened, but anyway, this keeps happening, especially in our country. Sometimes you don't have electricity for hours. So it went off. I prayed to God that I'll do this interview in darkness. Yeah, my interview was on camera. It was on Microsoft Teams. So they had their own panel. The other side, the hospital had a panel of 11 people, and little me there. So we had to be on camera, and we didn't have electricity. But then, thank God, just before the interview started, the lights came back on, although I had looked for backup any way possible just to make sure the lighting is okay. So I thank God for that. But guys, when I was about to start the interview, my Teams stopped working. The Microsoft Teams, it couldn't let me in. They couldn't see me. My camera settings were okay, but they just couldn't see me the other side. So I was so frustrated. Good thing again, Avant came in and rescued me. It was around 30 minutes of calling back and forth with my coordinator in Avant, telling me, do this, do this, do this, but nothing was working, and they decided to switch to Zoom, which thank God worked. And I did my interview seriously confused, because so many things happened just prior to the interview, and I was like, oh. But I did my interview, and guess what, guys? The next day in the morning, I woke up to good news that the hospital that I did the interview with liked me and I got a job offer. Yes, so that's another good news that I have, and I'm happy about that. So that's out of the way. I have a job offer and I thank God for that. So yeah, another thing, guys, is now it's the waiting game. I'm happy because according to what I've been seeing, according to other people that are in the same program with me, because I have people that I communicate with that are not with my agency but are with other agencies. I think I have some like two that I know that I have that are in my agency. At least I've seen people getting their visas approved and they are getting their dates for exit interview. But guys, we are still in 2020. At least the last person that I know that has gotten her exit date, they had their case complete in 2020 April, which is pretty far. But I'm glad that things are slowly moving. And I believe that between April and around December 2020, there was no mostly there was no NCLEX taking place. So people between that time to 2021 are a little bit few, the ones that have case complete within that period. So I believe that the 2020 group will move a little bit faster so that they get to our 2021 case completes, and that we also get the exit interviews. Yeah, so it is now the waiting game for me. Um, just waiting for that time when we will get the exit interview. Of course, I'm not just idling around. I'm still working, and uh, with my agency, you never stop learning. They keep sending you learning materials, and you have these skills webinars that you attend and make sure they just make sure that you are not slowing down until that time. So I'm grateful for that. So guys, it's a waiting game. So that's the update that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. The next time I'll be uploading a video, maybe I'll go back to other things that um the 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 tutorials, more tutorials. I have a video coming on the best agencies that nurses can use. I have so many videos that I want to shoot. It's just that sometimes the time is a little bit an issue, but yeah, I'm working on that. And yeah, so thank you for listening to me, guys. That's a little update that I have on my part. Yeah, I will tell you the state that I'll be heading to pretty soon. Or maybe you will see, because I'll also show you the time that I'll relocating and all that. It's coming. But I have a job offer now. I have a job in the US. Just a matter of things moving, and in a matter of months, I cross my fingers that in a matter of months, can't believe I'm saying this, but I trust in God that in a matter of months that I'll be able to leave Kenya and go join my new workplace. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you pretty soon. Bye.